So I've been sitting on this actual screenshot right here from a source of mine that said that in the system for dealers, they can see a Wrangler 392 MOAB edition. And I've been trying to figure out exactly what this could actually be. And I think I figure out exactly what Jeep is up to, because what if I told you that Jeep came out with a MOAB edition before, and how this right here could be the key to getting a Wrangler 392 under $100,000. Okay, I'm over 52,000 friends and the 56% of you guys watch these videos. Now, I know you guys are wondering, what in the banana cream pie am I doing wearing this robe? But long story short, I actually got a allergic reaction to a shirt that I was wearing for my uncle's balloon release. And let's just say this part of my body is filled with a bunch of bumps, and thankfully it's starting to go away and stuff, but I don't want anything other than the finest cottons, 100% cottons, touching the skin for right now. But let's get back into this actual thing about the Wrangler 392 MOAB edition. So I was going around going like, what in the world could Jeep be doing? Because Jeep said they're gonna put the Hemi in models and stuff, but I'm going like, the one model that really doesn't make a lot of financial sense is the Wrangler 392 Rubicon. That Jeep is over $100,000 for a Wrangler with a 392 engine in it. And it does not make a lot of sense compared to other brands within Stellantis that offers the exact same engine. Because if you go and look at the Durango, for example, right? The Durango RT now for 2026 is a 392 Hemi, and you can get that for like $49,000. And so I pointed this out in my other video about the Ram street truck. You can check out this video right here. And I'm going like, it doesn't make a lot of sense how Stellantis is pricing their vehicles. And the Wrangler 392, like I said, is $49,000. That means you can buy two Durango 392s for the price of one Wrangler 392. And it's like, who in the right mind thought that that was a very smart idea? So seeing this Jeep Wrangler MOAB edition, I'm going like, there's no way that Jeep's gonna make a more expensive Wrangler Rubicon 392 when people already aren't buying these 392s like that in the first place. So I figured, what if Jeep is going to make an actual cheaper 392? Instead of going to the point to where they just drop the price of the Wrangler 392, the Rubicon, by $20,000-$30,000 to bring it more into the reasonable territory, since there's no more cafe and card fines and stuff. Because that's one thing that I see that they're doing, right? They don't want people to say, hey, look, you never offered this and that. They're going like, well, you know, if we offer a 392 Wrangler at $60,000, $70,000 stuff, too many people will buy it, and then we'll have it too big of a hit with cafe fines. So what they do is they put these engines in these off-road trucks like the TRX, Wrangler 392, and they jack the price up so that they be like, hey, look, well, you know, we're offering the vehicle, and if you don't buy it, well, I mean, oh well. So that had me thinking about this Wrangler MOAB edition, and I saw this article right here from Motor Trend when I started researching this. So you see this article right here from Motor Trend, and it tell you right here that the Jeep Wrangler MOAB edition is much more than an appearance package, upgrading the Sahara for rock crawling. And this back in 2018 when Motor Trend came out with this article. So it says right here, the Jeep Wrangler Rubicon may be the more capable off-roader, but the Wrangler Sahara tends to be the one to pick if you spend your time driving on paved roads. Thanks to street-oriented tires, less bare-bones cabin, and longer list of creature comforts, it's meant to be the most enjoyable daily driver in the Wrangler lineup. If you're the kind of customer who likes the Sahara's refinement, but still wants the most of the Rubicon's rock crawling capabilities, Jeep just announced a new version called the MOAB edition. So this MOAB edition back then was basically like them upgrading the Sahara to have some of the Rubicon's actual pieces from it and stuff. So, and I think this right here could be what Jeep could do with this new MOAB edition. And for this, they might take like a Sahara or something like that and put a 392 in there and maybe give it some of the Rubicon's features and stuff in order to drop the price down. Now, I have no idea what this vehicle actually costs, but if it costs like maybe, I don't know, $10,000, $15,000 cheaper than the 392 Wrangler Rubicon and stuff, this could be a way to get people into the 392, dropping the price down with this bare bones vehicle that has more comfort for on-road driving and stuff, and not piss off people who bought the Rubicon 392 for over $100,000 for the last few years and kind of tank that vehicle's market. So I think this is a very smart move by Jeep to hopefully go around the process of making a cheaper version of the 392 Wrangler. Because like I said, the Wrangler 392 is $49,000, half the price of this tiny little SUV. It just doesn't make any financial and common sense. So I'm hoping this MOAB edition is basically, I don't know, a sport or like a Sahara edition Wrangler. Throw in a 392 and make it cheaper and make it affordable. These brands have to realize that you have a pricing problem. You are pricing these vehicles way too high for the average person to get into them. And now you have a golden opportunity with no carb fines, no cafe fines, to go and put these engines in cheaper vehicles and go through a sales blitzkrieg. There's a ton of money that these brands lost over the last year, especially under the cost of areas going from Hemis down to EVs and Hurricanes. These Hurricanes do not carry the brands. So like I said, I hope that Jeep is going to basically take this lesson and make this vehicle cheaper. So have I looked around and seen what this vehicle might be? No, I haven't, because I don't really like Jeep at the end of the day. No vehicle in their lineup really appeals to me. And so I haven't really went in the background to see what's going on with this truck and what's going on, development wise for this MOAB edition. But I'm just hoping, cross my fingers, that this is something that they're going to basically make a more affordable Wrangler. It's like just seeing the pricing on that particular Wrangler 392 Rubicon, it doesn't give me confidence on vehicles like the TRX coming back. So I think the TRX is still going to be almost $100,000 because they won't drop the price of something like the Wrangler 392. So hopefully, if this is the case, like I said, with the MOAB edition, it's around that $70,000 to $80,000 range and stuff, then I'll have confidence then that a TRX will be around $70,000 to $80,000 and stuff, and then it will make financial sense. So that's basically it for this video right here. And hopefully Jeep will make a cheaper vehicle. They are losing sales and they got to do something to bring excitement and stuff. I don't know why they won't put a 5.7 inside of the Wrangler and stuff. I mean, I think a 5.7 around 40, 50 grand would make a lot of sense and would sell pretty well. And with no fines and stuff, why not do that? Just why not go balls to the wall for the next 4 years and try to jack sales up as fast as possible. And I think with a 5.7 and 392 and cheaper models, they will actually be able to do that. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Do you guys think that this MOAB edition will actually come out? Do you guys think this MOAB edition will be a more expensive version of the Wrangler Rubicon 392? Or will it be a more street-mannered, cheaper version of the off-road Wrangler 392 Rubicon and make it more affordable for the average person to afford? I would love to see, like I said, a 5.7 and 392 Hemi go and actually visit the actual Wrangler for a few years and stuff and make it affordable and make it so that people can actually buy one of these things. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. And if you want to check out the ridiculous pricing and the crazy stuff surrounding one of Ram's recent announcements and stuff, $100,000 for a Ram 1500 with a 5.7 Hemi and a lowering kit. Like, it's just crazy to think the pricing that this company is doing. And you check out that video right here. And until the next time, I am